6 o'clock, we told you about a woman who had a verbal agreement with someone she knew for home improvement work. Wisconsin state law shows verbal agreements or handshake agreements are legally binding. Consumer investigator Jenna Ray talks with the experts about what everyone should know before entering into any type of an agreement, contract, or otherwise.
We told you from 2021 to 2022, home improvement complaints across the state more than doubled. That's according to the state's Consumer Protection Bureau. Last year, the majority of complaints dealt with failure to provide services and materials, deceptive and misleading representation, and poor workmanship.
Don't take your friend's word for it and ask for credentials, and also see their work.
Sharon says she learned the hard way after not getting her home improvement agreements in writing.
While verbal agreements are recognized as being legally binding, we certainly encourage everyone to get everything documented in a contract and written down.
It's the number one thing the state's Consumer Protection Bureau says you need to do in order to have the most protection. And the more specific that written agreement is, the easier it will be for the state to jump in if things go wrong.
The name and the address of the person that you're talking to and where they're located so that you can verify it's a legitimate business. A description of what's going to be done. You really want that detailed in writing so that you're both on the same page as to what expectations are. Also, a detailed list of the materials that are being used.
That's not all. He says contracts should include the total cost of the project. If you're financing it, a detailed breakdown of individual payments and when they're expected. Contracts should also clearly state a timeline of when the project starts and an estimated finish date.
Get everything documented in a contract.
You'll also want to do your own research on whoever you plan to hire. That means checking to see if they have the proper licenses required by the state.
That's really important because that consumer is going to want to ask to see that to make sure that they are certified and they're licensed and they have the proper credentials. And more importantly, they have the insurance that backs up the work that's being done.
After you've confirmed their credentials and have your contract ready, ask about your rights to request lien waivers.
Why this is so important is because it removes the responsibility of that consumer from any liability if the contractor should fail to pay for any materials or portions of the job.
Next, it's time to talk permits.
Understand what the local municipalities may require for permitting in addition to county or state. And then have that discussion with the contractor to understand who is going to get them.
Domke says there are risks if you pull permits yourself.
There are, some benefits to the contractor getting them because oftentimes they should have the liability insurance that they carry with it that will cover, workers' comp, unemployment, things like that in case something were to happen.
Lastly, he recommends the contractor finish the agreed upon project before making your final payment. Wisconsin law also provides protections if a business or person misrepresents themselves or their work to sell a product. That's something you can report to Consumer Protection. To do that or to see more resources, including how to check a contractor's certifications, head to tmj4.com now. I'm consumer investigator Jenna Ray.